It's been a while. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing fine. What's up? Welcome. CW and the Blue Enderman. Welcome. It's been a while since I've actually went live, so I don't know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. You probably have good internet. I'm just jealous of even having any good connection to any type of internet or Wi-Fi. Wait, y'all can what? Let me see if I can go out any farther at all. I'm skateboarding, by the way. Skateboard. Thank you, good. Hopefully you're not able to hear the music. I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want to get copyrighted. Valentino Khan is a really good artist. If you know who they are. They make like house music, as in like EDM in that category. You know? You wish you can skateboard? Well, you can. The thing is, the key thing, let me pause my music. But the key thing is, with like skateboarding, to learn how to do it, it's basically just like anything else. You know, you gotta take small steps at a time, you know? It starts small, you know? You gotta work your way up. It's just like walking. Literally, it's just like walking. Is there a way I can flip the camera? What does this do over here? Ah, it flips the camera, good. So basically, it's like walking. I don't know how I can explain it at all. I don't know how I can explain it. Oh, you die right after it? I mean, hey, there's a lot of stereotypical things skateboarding too. Many think, oh, destruction of property and stuff. Hey, man, I just do like cruise around and stuff. So, I mean, it's all about balance and stuff too. I have a skateboard in a weird way. Like, not everyone does it like that. Some really just do it like sideways, like both their feet sideways. I'm not really able to do it both sideways. Yeah. I mean, hey, it happens though. You gotta just go over the failures and stuff. I mean, that's how I'm doing with YouTube and all that stuff. Like, you gotta go through the mistakes before you can actually, like, know what to do next. Like, if you don't know the mistakes, you won't know the next step. It's overcoming the mistakes when you get the mistakes. You know? Yeah, both feet pointing forward. It differs with me, you know? Like, if I want to turn, I kind of, just basically have both. Kind of like, of my knees kind of tilting. And then I have my right foot slanted a bit. YouTube's getting picky with me now, having this a certain way. But basically, yeah, like you have to... Let me turn this back around. You have to go through failure before you know what's after failure. It's success. For one thing, my YouTube channel. Hey, the thing that started it, shout out to my bro, Sir Deadless. He's the one that got me into like being a YouTuber. Like for the most part. He's the one that got me like, he was like, you should try out YouTube. You seem like you'd be like a YouTuber. Well, he was right. my bad about that. It was right. Like, I can be a really good YouTuber. It takes all the failures and stuff. You know? And a lot of crazy stuff that you can do too. Like what I just did. I don't condone doing every single crazy thing you could possibly do. But try things out that you want to do, go and achieve. I'm not condoning anything really bad to do. I'm not saying like, oh, you should rob a store or something. No. You should be able to do things that you think you're not really able to do. Like, you know, like extra activities outside. You might think, oh, I'm not able to ride a bike or skateboard or run a marathon. I don't know, just something like that for an example. When it takes experience, time, effort, especially effort. If you really want to do it, you'll really exceed in doing that. It takes what you want to do. If you don't want to do a certain thing, you're most likely not going to be able to do well at it. But don't let others bring you down from what you want to really do and achieve and accomplish, you know? If you want to be a YouTuber, exceed expectations and go forth to that. If you want to be a carpenter, do things you want to be able to do, exceed your expectations for that. I mean, it's easier said than done. I understand that. But, like, the thing is, you don't know the trouble that others have to deal with until you have to deal with them yourself, you know? Like, I'm out here, I'm just chilling for a bit. I had a doctor's appointment earlier. Oh, this is a good view. I had a doctor's appointment earlier. Hey, not everyone likes going to the doctors, but me, it depends on what it is, too, what type of doctor it is. Don't mind my hair. But it depends on what type of doctor it is. I mean, for me, for the most part, I want to make sure that, you know, the right information is being given out to. So, it goes with saying, if you don't know something, it won't kill you than knowing it. Which is true. But it's best to know something ahead of time than it is to know right at the last minute. You know? So, it's like, I'm going to fail that. You don't know you're going to fail that until you fail it. Will you fail it? 50-50 maybe? 10-90? Who knows? It's just, you won't know something unless you find it out. You might hear babble about it, like, oh, this, that, and this. That's just words. You don't know it until you see the actual truth, and it's the tangibleness of it is, you gotta actually just have it physically and just know it then and there, you know? I appreciate it too. Many have said that I came a long ways, and many said I haven't. But I'm sticking to that I have came a long ways because I've seen how far I went from. Like, hey, if you even see one of my oldest YouTube videos, I didn't know what I was doing. I did not know much of anything back then. Quite frankly, that was good and bad. For one thing, for it being bad, I kind of feel like I started late with YouTube. I feel like I could have started earlier, but no one actually told me to take it serious from the start until my own self have actually figured it out years later. It's been it passed the anniversary around June, I think, somewhere like that. I think June 20th. I started 2016. So it's been 6 years, I think, something like that. I'm not good with my mouth right now, so you can correct me if you want to. But it's been that long. And the first year being a YouTuber, I was like, I could just be able to just live stream doing whatever I'm doing. The first time I ever played Minecraft, it's the first time I ever been a YouTuber. Back then, I really didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to enjoy some things, because it was stress that I had myself. I had stress from certain things. I persevered. I bounced back from a lot of things from the past. I struggled with YouTube when I actually started to realize slowly, like, this is something I want to do. I want to make content and give it to others to enjoy. But I've recently been struggling for a lot of things. But to get to the point, I started editing videos probably back in 2017. It wasn't that good. It was horrible. It was so horrible. I don't even see how I got here. But I actually do. You know why? You know what? How I got here and why I got here to editing how I do now these days? It's by just keep trying it again, find and go through the mistakes and problems you like happen to just get hit by, and just go with the flow. Do what you can do, want to do, and go through. And like everything will lay out slowly. You just gotta be able to go through the hardest times to get to the best times. And if you don't know all the things I've went through, it was hard. It was hard for the first few years on YouTube. In 2018, I had 200, or like I went past 200 subs. I had 250 somewhere around that year, 2018. I started to lose some, and then I was like, you know what? I'm starting another channel. I want to start fresh. It was a good and bad thing. It was a good thing because I could just try something new, see how fast it grows, and just roll with some of that there. And then I come back to my main channel here, somewhere like 2019, 2020, I think it was 2020, because it was like dead around those years. And I was like, hold up, I'm about to get underneath 200 again. I started to get very depressed because of COVID in end of 2019. Because of COVID being on the news, everywhere. I was like, oh well, this is probably the end of everything. I was like, I was just so deep into depression back then in 2020, the beginning of it. But you know what happened? I was like, you know what? I'll give it time. I'll give it time. I'm going to keep on rolling. I'm going to keep doing what I want to do and try to do. And I'm not going to pay attention to some of those numbers most of the time, because some of those numbers, they would just scare you or just reimburse you on some things. But for the most part, it's just there to distract you. The real deal is who's actually there watching, and who's actually there communicating and enjoying and sharing maybe. But the other numbers are just there just to be there. But my point I'm trying to get at there is I slowly overcome the losing subs around that time. I slowly like made more videos, try to make quality over quantity or whatever, like better quality and less quantity. And then I started to get, alright, my first video got like 1,000 views, you know. Well, I mean, my first ever 1,000 views video, not like, oh, my first video on my channel, not that, but it was like in 2020, it was like a, like video editors, you know, best video editors, whatever, cracked or whatever, just like for free, you don't have to pay for. And it got 1,000 views. Then some other videos start getting 1,000 views that I start to make, or get close to, or past, I should say, past 100 views, which I could hardly ever get past 20 views on average back then. I still struggle on that too, but that's besides the point. I overcome in the year 2020. It was pretty bad. I rode with the punches that was so hard and gruesome to me. I wasn't enjoying much of it at all. I wasn't. But you know what? I persevered that year. Later on that year, end of 2020, I gained over 1,000. At least it was, actually it was like 999 or 98 subs. But still, I went past 1,000 subs in total that year. That let alone was like, you know what? Things are hard at times there, but if you keep going, you will go to the things you want to do and want to get to. You will, as long as you keep your mind and put your mind to it, what you want to do, because you can do it as long as you are going down that route. Like, you're like, oh, I could do this, I would do this. Not like, oh, I think I could do this. I could do this, I would do this, I could do this, I would do this. You have to be able to be on the positive scale, but not too positive, not too cocky. Because if you're way too positive and too cocky on doing something, there's an outcome that will backfire. So you have to keep energy on like a 50-50 almost, you know? Like, you can't be like, oh, I can't do this. You don't want to do it. You don't want to exceed. You don't want to, like, be able to have the better happen. I struggle with depression, insomnia, and other things. But still, I'm moving through things as much as I can. Of course, I have self-doubt or insecurities and all that. But that's the things that should strengthen you and help you, you know? Them are the things that should and will make you succeed, you know? The things that pulls you back from what you want to do should be the things that pushes you up to do the better things you want to do. Today, as of like on this live stream, I have over 2,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel right here, my main channel. Now, that is a lot. I mean, it's not as much that like it can help me with money-wise yet, but I'm struggling with other things, obviously, still. But like I said there, you know, it's a distraction to the big picture. You know, the numbers are a distraction. Like, I just wanted 300 subscribers. Active, not active, I didn't really care. I just wanted 300, because that's how much that I really wanted. I have over 2,000 right now. I appreciate that. I don't know how much I can show my appreciation. Maybe for the most part, even if some of y'all don't really care about my health that much, but I'm still going to try to put health first before the other things. But what I'm getting at with all of this is you have to keep going what you want to do and where to go. I'm gonna read the comments, or like the chat real quick, I should say, the chat, live chat. My bad, didn't look at that for a minute. You're welcome for the inspiration there. As soon as I start YouTube, I wanted to be an animator, so I created my first animation that didn't get much views, so I tried to look at the trending, and I saw the yeah, I still want to do animation and art. That's an ongoing thing. Eventually I will do that. It's gonna come its way pretty soon. But I do hope that you, CW, and Blue Enderman, I hope you will succeed in what you do. I really do. Just don't give up. Keep doing what you want to do. Like, learn from the failures there, because there's gonna be a lot of them. You won't know what to do next unless you like go through the failures. You know, that's how you learn. That's how you learn best. You don't learn the best from like hearing what someone tells you to do, because it's different for everyone and everything. Things are different for different placements and times. Some parent might be like, oh, you're having bad grades or something. Hey, they don't know how hard the technology is these days. Well, they might not have the technology we had now. That's an example right there. Things are different with everything at every time for different individuals. So one thing might be different for is for me. But still, the same thing goes for trying your best. Exceed your expectations, because you will go far. You will. Just follow your dreams. Chase them. Because they are going to come real, you know? I did have 8.5k subs, but I'm losing them, so now I have 7.99k. Yeah, I mean, hey, you're gonna lose a lot of views and followers if you stop doing the things that you used to do to get those followers and stuff. You gotta do things that you want to do. Don't do the things you don't want to do. On my channel, on my main channel, I want to like have horror, like a horror genre, like horror games and stuff there, scary stuff. like Corey Kenshin or Markiplier, something like that. I'm using them YouTubers as a reference right there. Something like that. There's a lot of them out there, I know. But like, them are like inspirations for what I want to do, want to go at. Of course, you might not have an audience that wants to see the things that you're doing now or will do later. Just know that the ones that will stick by are the true ones that will stick by. And they won't care exactly what you change. They'll care about you, on what you actually do. In the sense of like, alright, someone might change their content because it's not what they want to do anymore. Like, I think Dan TDM stopped doing Minecraft and went to Roblox or something like that, I think. That doesn't mean that, oh, they now should be like, they should have to stick with Minecraft. If they want to move on, they'll move on. That's their right to move on. Do what you want to do, you know? Because that will help you in the long run with the mistakes that you'll encounter. The editing software I use is KineMaster. Yeah, that KineMaster was like, I think the second editor that I used, software that I used for editing videos. The first one was PowerDirector. It's still decent. It's not the best, but it's still decent. PowerDirector, KineMaster, CuteCut or something like that. I use CapCut currently mainly, but I mean, hey, it's simple to just do what you want to do. Hey, how you doing? I don't know how to pronounce the name. I forget there. Rainin Fof. My goodness, my bad for saying your name wrong. I'm horrible at pronouncing names, so excuse me on that. But welcome. Hey, so Deadless! Oh my goodness! My bad, I didn't see your. Oh my goodness! My bad, I didn't see your thing here earlier. Oh my goodness! Shout out to my boy, so Deadless. He's the one that got me up here. He's the one that got me up here on YouTube in the first place. Reason why that I'm skateboarding still. I'm doing YouTube still. I'm still pushing because of him. I'm still rolling. I'm staying smooth, I tell you. Sion, how you doing? Fortnite? What? Yo, my G, MistoryFox. Got those sick Beats headphones still. Yeah, I do. Hey, I'm not going anywhere without these. Well, kind of. I mean, like, I'm still gonna have these Beats for the longest time. I will. Hey, I'm glad I still see you here, Sedelis. Hey, if anyone else watching this right now still, big shout out to my bro, Sedelis. He's the one that got me here up to like everywhere I'm at. I need to pay him back. I swear, cause I owe him so many subs, I swear. Followers, like real ones. Ones that will actually stay there to like care and all that, you know? I'm hanging in there right now. How about you, G? Hanging in there? Oh, tonight? Yeah, that should be a good there. My bad that I didn't get back with you for a few nights, you know? Mainly because my tablet and all that. My tablet should be charged when I get back home. But yeah, I'll hit you up when I get back home, you know? Because we need to get that Paranormica video. Teaser, y'all. Teaser, Paranormica. It should be coming on now after we're done recording. Probably be sometime this week and something like that. He's on the recording spree. Y'all hear that? He about to be... Yeah, we need to get him on the grind on YouTube. I swear. Oh, I got oncoming traffic. Sharp left turn. Check mark. Part 3. Yarr. No, that's supposed to be you supposed to say yarr. That's Sir Dallas is saying right there. Yarr. Oh my goodness. I swear, I need to get your sub count up past 1,000 ASAP. before this year ends, I need to do something. I swear. Like, bro, man, you're one of the closest brothers I had. So that is the closest bro, you know? Oh, I'm downtown. Yeah, I am. Oh, for work. Hey, I know, Sion. I know. I know. I'm skating and recording, skateboarding and recording. I'm skateboarding and recording. I don't got the bars because I don't like driving fancy cars. I don't want to have a driver's license. I don't know. I don't rhyme like that. I really don't. If I wanted to, I could. Not like I should, because I would. Like we say, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, I'm very dry when it comes to rhyming. But hey, brothers for life. Hell yeah. Also, I do want my channel to kind of be just like mainly around teens and up. For me, at least, because I'm like, I want my channel based off of like horror stuff, like horror games and all that, like I said earlier. Like, I love the scary type of genre. It's like adrenaline to me. I just love it. Oh, also speaking of that there, a little bit of teaser, a little teaser warning. A little teaser warning. Trop, the Redacted O project should be releasing for an early test run sometime in a week or so. I don't have an actual date for it because I haven't really been working on it like that hard for that. And it's for Android devices currently. But yeah. And of course, someone wants to be calling me right now. It's someone calling me that I really don't care for them to call me right now. But hey, talking to y'all is a little more important right now. I'm close to back home right now, so it shouldn't be that bad for them. It's one of the foster brothers I used to be with there. Well, technically used to be. I'm still renting up there, but yeah, point taken though. 5 frames per second. Yeah, that's what happens when you have low internet connection or data. Hey, that should show that I'm not like rich like any other YouTube junkies out there be. I'm not. But anyways, I do gotta go soon, so it's been almost a half an hour on here. Hey, I appreciate everyone for coming on in. It puts the views up a little bit too. This is a small update, you know. I'm still around. I'll still be posting videos. Also, real quick, on the end note, Mystery Studios, up and kind of getting ready to run. That's where you'll expect the first teasers for other stuff. It used to be called MistoryFox Official, but I was like, that's not really as good of a name anymore. But yeah. Text me when you're home. Yeah, I got you, Sedelis. I got you. But yeah. Mystery Studios. Yeah. I can't wait till I get some of that up and running too. It's got 30 subscribers on that channel. We're doing good so far. Should probably be able to get a teaser, the first teaser on there, probably sometime tonight or tomorrow. Other than that, hope you all have a nice rest of y'all's day. I will see you in the next video. Stay miscellaneous. Good journey. And balls out.